In the heart of Indonesia lies a string of volcanic islands. Here, time seems to stand still. This is a rugged, unforgiving world, sculpted by fire and sea. On these isolated shores, a true giant from a bygone era still roams, a creature of myth and legend brought to life. This animal can kill a water buffalo weighing over a ton. It can devour its prey whole, bones and all. This remarkable predator is the Komodo dragon, the largest lizard on Earth, a living relic, a window into a prehistoric past when giant reptiles ruled the planet. Its presence is a testament to the power of evolution in isolation. Komodo, Rinca, Flores. The air is thick with heat. The landscape, dry savanna. Pockets of dense forest. The exclusive kingdom of the dragon. For centuries, tales were dismissed as sailors' fantasies. In the early 20th century, science confirmed their existence. They found an animal perfectly suited to its environment. A supreme hunter, an opportunistic scavenger, a master of survival. Understanding it is to understand nature's mechanics. Every feature has a purpose. Every behavior is a strategy for life. The Komodo dragon is a top predator at the pinnacle of its food chain. Nothing on these islands hunts it. Its dominance is absolute. That status allowed evolution into formidable size and power. An adult male can reach up to 3 meters in length and weigh more than a fully grown man. Its existence shapes the entire ecosystem, influencing every other animal. The tamer deer it hunts, smaller creatures that scatter at its approach. A keystone species, the central pillar of its world. Our journey takes us deep inside this extraordinary animal. We will explore its world from a new perspective, looking beyond the myths, to uncover the scientific truths that make it successful. We will see its long-term adaptations to this island home. We will examine its incredible physical tools, the biological hardware that makes it an efficient killer, and investigate the sophisticated internal systems that power this living dragon. Survival, power, evolution, in its most dramatic form. To truly comprehend this magnificent reptile, we will focus on 3 distinct themes: adaptations, physical traits, biological hardware. First, incredible adaptations. How did the Komodo dragon become so large? We will journey back in time. Evolutionary island pressures, a phenomenon known as island gigantism. Unique hunting strategies, the mathematics of energy needs, calculating how much prey an animal of this size requires in a sparse environment, from its reproductive cycle to its vital role in the ecosystem. Next, we will turn our attention to its physical characteristics. The Komodo dragon is an arsenal of natural weaponry. Its skin is like a suit of armor, reinforced with tiny bones called osteoderms. Serrated shark-like teeth, powerful claws built for tearing flesh. Using physics, we can understand the biomechanics of its powerful tail as a club, and the incredible leverage in its jaw. We will also use thermal imaging to reveal how this cold-blooded reptile regulates its temperature. Finally, we will venture inside the dragon, exploring the biological hardware that makes it tick. This is where some of the most fascinating science lies. We will delve into the long-standing bite debate. Is it deadly because of toxic bacteria in its saliva or because of a complex venom? We will examine its skeletal structure, revealing a lightweight yet incredibly strong frame. Using advanced CGI, we will visualize its internal anatomy, its surprisingly efficient cardiovascular system, and a digestive process capable of breaking down almost anything. This is a deep dive into the biochemistry and biomechanics of a top predator. Throughout this documentary, our narration will be calm and measured, allowing the stunning visuals and the science to tell the story. We will use breathtaking high-definition footage, archival material, clear graphical overlays, to explain biology, to explain physics, and to explain mathematics. Our goal is to provide a complete and intimate portrait of this living dragon, revealing the secrets that have allowed it to survive for millions of years. Join us as we uncover the truth behind the legend of the Komodo dragon. To understand the Komodo dragon's immense size, we must travel back in time, long before these specific islands even existed in their current form. Fossil evidence suggests their ancestors did not grow large on these small Indonesian islands. Instead, they evolved their impressive stature on the much larger continent of Australia. For millions of years, these giant lizards, part of a group called varanids, thrived alongside other megafauna. They were already large predators, competing with other formidable creatures in a vast and challenging environment. Their size was a product of an evolutionary arms race on a continental scale, a strategy for survival among giants. As the tectonic plates shifted and sea levels fluctuated, land bridges formed and disappeared. It is believed that these ancient, large-bodied lizards migrated from Australia, crossing into the Indonesian archipelago during periods when the sea was lower. When the waters rose again, populations became isolated on these newly formed islands. This isolation created a unique evolutionary laboratory. Here, without the same large competitors or predators they faced in Australia, the dragons not only survived but flourished, retaining the giant size of their ancestors. This phenomenon turns the classic theory of island gigantism on its head. Usually, small animals colonize an island and grow larger over time due to a lack of predators. However, the Komodo dragon represents a case of relictual gigantism. They were already giants when they arrived. The islands simply provided a perfect refuge where their large size remained an advantage, allowing them to dominate the local food web completely. Genetic studies support this narrative, tracing their lineage back to Australian origins and confirming that their size is an ancient trait, not a recent adaptation to island life. The islands didn't make them big, they allowed them to stay big. Their bodies are calibrated for a world that was once much larger and filled with bigger prey. Their metabolism, their growth rates, their sheer physical power are all legacies of this continental past. Here on Komodo, Rinca, and Flores, they are like living fossils, perfectly preserved giants from a lost world. They are not just the kings of these islands. They are the last surviving monarchs of an ancient, continent-spanning dynasty of giant reptiles, a testament to the enduring power of a successful evolutionary design. Sustaining a body that can weigh over 90 kilograms requires a significant amount of energy. For the Komodo dragon, life is a constant mathematical equation of energy expenditure versus caloric intake. In this sparse island environment, every meal is crucial. An adult dragon needs to consume an astonishing 80% of its own body weight in a single feeding, but it may only need to do so about once a month. This feast and famine lifestyle is a core adaptation. The dragon's slow metabolism, typical of reptiles, allows it to conserve energy for long periods between successful hunts, making it perfectly suited to an ecosystem where large prey is not always available. The prey-to-predator size ratio is a critical calculation for the dragon. Insects, small lizards, when young, birds, rodents. Their survival as adults depends on taking down large game. Tamer deer, wild boar, water buffalo. A single large deer can provide enough calories to sustain a dragon for weeks. This is a high-risk, high-reward strategy. A failed hunt is a significant loss, not just of a meal, but of precious energy reserves that are difficult to replenish. The Komodo dragon is not a pursuit predator. It does not possess the stamina for a long chase. Instead, it is a master of the ambush, a strategy that relies on patience, stealth, a sudden, explosive burst of power. The dragon will often lie in wait for hours, perfectly still, along well-trodden game trails or near watering holes. Its grayish-brown, scaly skin provides excellent camouflage, making it nearly invisible to unsuspecting prey. When the moment is right, the attack is devastatingly swift. The dragon can charge at speeds of up to 20 kilometers per hour, but only for a very short distance. The goal is not to outrun the prey, but to close the distance in an instant and deliver a single, decisive bite. This initial attack is not always designed to kill immediately. Its true purpose is to inflict a severe wound, introduce its potent cocktail of venom and bacteria into the victim's bloodstream. Once the bite has been delivered, a different phase of the hunt begins. The dragon often retreats and begins to track its wounded prey. Using its forked tongue, it samples the air, picking up the scent of blood and the specific smell of the distressed animal. The two tips of the tongue deliver slightly different information to the Jacobson's organ in the roof of its mouth, allowing the dragon to determine the direction of its prey with stereo-olfactory precision. It can follow a wounded animal for kilometers, patiently waiting for shock, blood loss, and the effects of its venom to take their toll. This hunting strategy is a marvel of efficiency. It allows a single dragon to take down prey many times its own size, with minimal risk of injury to itself. By using a bite and wait tactic, the dragon outsources the most difficult part of the job to its own complex biology. A patient and intelligent predator executing a flawless plan. Having marveled at the power and resilience of the Komodo dragon, we must now confront a sobering reality. Its kingdom is a fragile one. The primary threats they face are, tragically, linked to human activity. Habitat loss is a significant concern. This encroachment also puts pressure on their prey populations. Fewer Timor deer and wild boar mean less food for the dragons, which directly impacts their ability to survive and reproduce. Furthermore, the changing global climate poses a new and uncertain threat: rising sea levels. Changes in temperature and rainfall patterns could alter the vegetation. The precise thermal conditions required for incubating their eggs could be disrupted. These pressures have led to the Komodo dragon being classified as an endangered species by the IUCN. While their ferocity and power are undeniable, their future survival is not guaranteed. It rests in a delicate balance, not just with the deer and the boar, but with us. The story of the Komodo dragon does not have to end in tragedy. Conservation efforts are already underway, centered on Komodo National Park. Here, dedicated rangers and scientists work tirelessly to monitor the dragon and its ecosystem. By using technologies like GPS tracking, genetic studies help to monitor the health. The continued study of their prey provides an early warning system. Our curiosity is their best defense. The income from ecotourism, when managed sustainably, provides a powerful economic incentive for local communities to participate in protecting the dragons and their habitat. The living dragon of Komodo is a gift from a lost world, a tangible link to a prehistoric past. It is not a monster to be feared, but a complex and magnificent animal to be respected and understood. Protecting it is a responsibility we all share. We can ensure that this incredible creature continues to patrol its ancient kingdom for generations to come. The future of the dragon is a choice we must make. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.